Oh, thanks, Jill. Mila, come here. Welcome, everyone. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. So you guys, I'll probably do 1 question readings again after I do all the 12 signs. So I'll go over the rules after, okay? If you guys are interested in getting kind of like a 411 quick message sort of situation regarding your situation, okay? So there'll be $20, 1 question. So those of you guys that are tuning in, if you guys could drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Welcome, everyone. It's going to be Cash App again. Yeah, so just, I'll go over the rules once I finish all the 12 signs, okay? We're going to go from Aries all the way to Taurus. We're going to take a look and see, you know, what you guys need to know right now. Could be anything. Nothing specific. We're just going to see what the cards have to say. So just keep in mind that these are general messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this message didn't resonate with you, you could take a look at your other placements. You can apply this to any of your placements because this reading could be about anything. All right. Also keep in mind that these are collective messages for the collective, each of the collective zodiac signs, not tapping into one specific person's energies in particular. So if you want a reading that's tailored to your specific unique situations and your energies in a very in-depth reading, I suggest you book a personal reading with me. All right, the link for that is in the description box below. All right. Welcome, everyone. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Hi everyone, welcome. I want to start in like another minute or so. Sorry guys, I have allergies, so it's kind of like annoying. And those of you guys that are already in the chat, if you guys could give this live stream a like, that would be much appreciated. Like I said, after all the 12 signs, I will most likely do 1 question readings for $20. I'll go over the rules. Payment is due Cash App only. So if you pay me through Super Chat, I wouldn't know how to refund you, okay? But yeah, so keep in mind over the rules after, you guys, okay? Let's get started with Aries here. All right, tell me about Aries here. Tell me about Aries. What does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know right now? Tell me about Aries. What does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know right now? Tell me about Aries. What does Aries need to know right now? Okay. Okay, we have the Hermit here, Virgo energy. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Eight of Wands here. All right. I know a lot of you guys are really sort of like keeping to yourself right now. You know, I feel like, you know, for some of you guys, you guys might have a hard time accepting the truth or something like that. You know, I feel like you're learning to see things for what it is and to move on and to let go here, okay? So I feel like you guys might struggle with that, and I feel like you guys are actively working on overcoming that. So the Hermit, Virgo energy, you might have Virgo energy in your chart, Aries. 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and a 3 of Pentacles. Aries, the energy is, I wouldn't say it's too heavy, but I just feel like your energy could be a bit down right now. It just seems like right now, I feel like a lot of you guys are keeping to yourself. You guys are experiencing some sort of regret or some sort of disappointment. I don't know if it's disappointment with yourself or that you're feeling like you failed at something here. I mean, it could be the reason of like that I just mentioned. Someone here has a hard time accepting what's right in front of them. Okay, so, you know, I just feel like with the 4 of Pentacles here and the 3 of Pentacles, you know, I do feel like there's a sense of, you know, there's a struggle here with your finances, with your money here. Could be a situation that some of you guys could be working multiple jobs, or that you guys need to work multiple jobs to make ends meet here, okay? What else do we have here for Aries? The Magician, the 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands here. But you know what? I feel like whatever the struggle that you're going through here, you know, I do feel like you're going to overcome it. You know, I feel like you're going to take matters into your own hands, take control into your own hands, and just sort of like, move towards a new beginning, take your life in a new direction here. So I feel like, you know, right now, I feel like you're in the thick of this kind of like this low energy, kind of like this depressed energy here, but I see you getting out of it here, Aries. So Aries, if this is not you, this could be someone that you know that's going through this or something like that. All right, tell me about Taurus here. Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? What does Taurus need to know right now? Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? 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 If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated, okay? Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? All right, we have the 10 of Cups with a 6 of Pentacles and the Empress here. Libra Taurus energy. Right now, you guys are really focusing on pouring your energies into things that make you happy. Okay, you know, you could be pouring your energies in your family here, your friends. You know, could be, you know, perhaps even a romantic relationship. You know, it could be something that's going really well in that area, you know, and I feel like there's, you know, a lack of, not a lack, but there is equal give and take in the situation that you're in. But it seems like things are going pretty well for you here, Taurus, okay? And the King of Wands here, we have the High Priestess and the 9 of Pentacles here. One of the things I'm getting is that I feel like whoever this is, some of you guys could be single. Some of you guys could have a secret admirer, because on my table here, this King of Wands is looking at you here, Taurus. Okay? This person's keeping it under wraps that they have a crush on you. This person's seeing you attractive. You know, I feel like this person has been watching you for a while, and I do feel like this is someone that could be close to you. It could be, you know, maybe a mutual friend, you know, a friend of a mutual friends or something like that. You know, this could also be indication with the 9 of Pentacles here. You know, your money is great. You know, your work life is going great. Your career is going well here. It just seems like you're in this energy of just like manifesting and attracting. You're not chasing anything here, Taurus. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles here. You know, I feel like there's something that you won't see coming here, because I do feel like there's a situation in your work where, you know, you could be receiving some sort of unexpected message that's kind of going to rock your world a little bit. You know, it could be a situation that it might require you to work with people that you're not used to working with, people that you don't want to work with here, okay? But I do feel like, you know, overall, things are going pretty well, sort of like living life fruitless, fancy-free, sort of like going along with a program to see what's unfolding here and not controlling things, all right? So that does it for Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Tell me about Gemini here. what is going on with Gemini? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? Hi everyone, welcome. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated, yeah? What is going on with Gemini? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? Tell me about Gemini. What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? Five of Swords. Four of Cups in the Star card. You know, one of the things I'm getting here with the Five of Swords, the Four of Cups here in the Star, you know, I feel like Gemini, you're seeking a higher purpose in life. Yeah, one of the things I'm feeling like you are not feeling okay where you are at in life, and I feel like you're seeking a higher purpose. Feel like you're seeking a higher calling. You know, and I feel like the universe and the divine is calling you towards this higher calling here, whatever that might look like to you. You know, it could be doing something along the lines of some sort of work in, you know, giving back to others, helping others here. It could be in the form of being a doctor, you know, kind of like helping, you know, society here to improve, you know, doing the energy work, spiritual work, light work here, okay? Could be anything. The Star card here, Aquarius energy. Oh, thank you so much, the Fancy Bumblebee. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Really appreciate it. And the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Fool card here. One of the things I'm getting is that I feel like when it comes to someone's health, someone here is incredibly reckless, and I feel like someone here needs to take care of that. I feel like someone here is ignoring something regarding their health, and I feel like it's coming up. You know, one of the things I'm getting here, someone here is experiencing a lot of heart palpitations. You know, I feel like someone here gets kind of lethargic, kind of tired very quickly. Someone here is getting lightheaded. Someone here is sweating a lot. So I feel like someone here has to look out for their health because, like I said, someone here is not trusting their intuition, not trusting their body. And I feel like someone here is reckless regarding that. It could also be a situation where someone here is... I feel like someone here is over drinking here too. I feel like that's a contributing factor. But Gemini, you know, this doesn't have to be you. This could be a situation that you know someone that's going through this, okay? So what else do we have here for Gemini? Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords here. Someone here needs to take a complete break here because I feel like someone here is doing too much. Someone's energy is like extremely amped up, high stressed, high strung here, and I just feel like someone here needs like to meditate. Someone here needs to take a nap, okay? Because I feel like someone's mind is like just kind of like really overact. I feel like someone here is not even sleeping. Someone here is really amped up here. You know, it's not even showing here, but I feel like someone here is maybe amped up on, you know, some sort of like drug. You know, it could be that, like I said, it doesn't have to be you. It could be someone that you know that's going through this, okay, Gemini? But someone here has to look after their health. Someone here has to look out their look out for their health, even their mental health here. All right. So that does it for Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Tell me about Cancer here. Tell me about Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? What does Cancer need to know right now? What does Cancer need to know right now? Tell me about Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? What does Cancer need to know right now? Tell me about Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? Hey, if you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated, yeah? All right, we have the Seven of Cups here. We have Temperance. A lot of you guys are spending a lot of time in other realms. Yeah, a lot of you guys are spending time in other realms. We have the Emperor here, Aries energy, Sagittarius energy with Temperance. You know, I feel like a lot of you guys are getting a lot of messages from your guides, your angels, your ancestors here. I feel like you're getting messages. I feel like you're getting intuitive hits from other realms here too. I just feel like right now in this very moment, Cancer, if you're not tuned in, you need to be tuned in, or that you're already really tuned in here. Okay, what else do we have here for Cancer? We got the King of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and a Tower. You know, Cancer, I feel like you could be in a situation where you're getting all these intuitive hits, you're getting all these messages from your guides, your angels, and your ancestors, because I feel like they're warning you about something that's about to come. It's big. Something big is about to happen. Okay, you know, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it could be someone that it could be someone that you're dealing with right now. It could be someone romantic, could be multiple people here, friends and family here. Like, I just feel like there's an energy of something is about to go down. Let me just pull one more here. There is some sort of relationship here. Something is about to go down, and I feel like you won't see it coming. You know it's coming, but you don't quite know what it is. Does that make sense? We have the Lovers here, Ten of Cups here, okay? What else do we have here for Cancer? We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords here, and then we have the Fool here. You know, I don't know why, but, you know, I feel like almost there is a situation that you're in. Could be dealing with family here, could be dealing with friends here. There's an opportunistic energy here where someone here might swoop in and take something from you. Could be money, could be things, whatever it might look like. There is someone here that's being sneaky, trying to take something here from you, okay? And like I said, I feel like you might be getting intuitive hits from other realms, from your guides, your angels, or your ancestors, letting you know that something's about to go down, but it almost feels like you can't put a finger on it, but this could be it, okay? So that does it for Cancer here. Moving on to Leo. Tell me about Leo here. Tell me about Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? Tell me about Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? Sorry if I'm kind of like stuffy and nasally because my allergies are really acting up. Ever since the weather got super warm here in New York. I mean, I'm looking at my thing here. It says the current temperature in New York City is 91. And it's April. That's like summer. Hi, Blair. All right, Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Wands here. And the Nine of Wands. You guys are taking a little break, or that you guys need a little break here. You guys might be burnt out. Yeah. You guys might be burnt out. Could be burnt out with work, could be burnt out with family. I'm feeling like there's a situation, Leo, where everything is riding on your shoulders. Like, I feel like a lot of people rely on you, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents. So I feel like someone here is kind of like the breadwinner of the family. And I just feel like, you know, your siblings were, you know, I feel like someone here, you know, I mean, I don't want to knock a person because they didn't get an education. It doesn't mean that they're not smart, but I feel like, you know, if you have siblings here, you know, I feel like they don't have like the best jobs that pay a lot. And I feel like you're supporting a lot of your family members financially. Even though it's not showing here, that's a feeling that I kind of get from this, okay? We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Lovers here, and the Eight of Swords. This is so interesting. Leo, I feel like the situation that you're in with your family, I feel like that's hindering you from finding love. Hindering you from, you know, being in a romantic relationship, because this is holding you back. Yeah, this is holding you back. I'm getting a bit of a codependent energy here with your family. Maybe you grew up in a very codependent family here. Yeah, but there is a fear because of what you're going through. You fear that you can't find love, or that if you have found love, you are embarrassed to share your partner with your family. Does that make sense? All right, what else do we have here for Leo? We have the Fool card, Aries energy, Aquarius energy, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's you're dealing with someone here. You're dealing with someone here, and there is a fear of this person walking away. Yeah, there's a fear of this person walking away because of the family situation that you're in right now. You know, I feel like some of you guys haven't really completely shared what is going on with your family. You know, because I do feel like they rely heavily on you, and I feel like it's almost embarrassing because they can't stand on their own 2 feet and they're not self-sufficient on their own. Okay, so that does it for Leo. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo. Tell me about Virgo here. Tell me about Virgo here. It's summer in New York City, Blair. Yeah, it's been like this the past few days. It's been in the 80s and today is like 90 something. I'm like, wow. Tell me about Leo. Not Leo, I'm so sorry. Am I doing Virgo now? Yeah, tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. I didn't even put the timestamp for Virgo. All right, hold on. All right, Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now? 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 Okay, so I'm going to take a little break after this, you guys. And keep in mind, if you want to stick around for a one-question $20 reading, I will go over the rules after I'm done with all the signs, okay? Virgo. 10 of Wands, King of Swords, and the World. There's a cycle that's closing out for you. Yeah, there's a cycle that's closing out here for you. Whatever this is, you're about to release something that you no longer want to hold on to. Okay, so there's something that you just can't hold on to this. It's because it's weighing you down. It could be that you're carrying burdens of other people here too, not just yourselves. So let's see what else we have here. King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the Two of Cups here. We have the Eight of Swords here, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is so interesting. I feel like you are in relationships, in friendships, in these family dynamics where there's a lack of harmony, there's lack of equal give and take here. And I feel like, you give so much, these people don't give back, and I feel like you're wasting your time on these people here. So it could be that, it is spring, Virgo, so maybe you're spring cleaning here. Maybe you're getting rid of a ton of people from your life right now. Yeah, people that are not supportive of you, people that don't reciprocate their energy back to you when you give them energy, right? Let's see what else we have. We have the Moon, Cancer, Pisces, the Page of Pentacles here, and the Knight of Wands here. Okay, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. One of the things I'm getting here is that I feel like you're about to get an unexpected message here from somebody here that has kept secrets from you. I feel like you're about to uncover a lot of things here. This is interesting. One of the things I'm getting here, Virgo, you might uncover some sort of family secret, some sort of secret from a friend or something like that. It might rock your world a little bit. Okay, it might rock your world a little bit. So you're about to receive some unexpected message that has been hidden from you for quite a while here. All right, and then we have the Seven of Cups. Virgo, I feel like, try not to run away or escape from your problems here, because your problems will always catch up to you. There's a sense of trying to escape or run away. Because, I feel like there's an energy of wanting things to be positive all the time. But, if you're running away from the negative, and you're not facing the negative, you never really experience the positive. Does that make sense? All right, so that does it for Virgo. Okay, let me take a little break. So we did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. We had Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay? All right. A little break. I wish I could host some sort of retreat, such as a meditation, but the thing is I'm not certified to teach meditation. Yeah. When I learned meditation, I actually paid to learn, and I took a 4-day course. Yeah, basically, it was you had to go through the whole ceremony of going through the puja and stuff like that, and then you received your mantra, and then they teach you how to use the mantra, and then you go do this 4-day course and just kind of like, through the 4 days, you're kind of like making tweaks here and there. You're kind of talking about your experience and stuff like that. But a meditation retreat, even like a healing retreat, it's best to turn to someone or work with someone that has like some sort of experience under their belt. Yeah. But that's a cute bottle. Well, yeah. I don't know. I think I got this. I don't know where I got this. It's a swell bottle. It's not a swell bottle. I don't think this is a swell bottle. I don't know what kind of bottle this is. It has a symbol on there. Yeah. So okay, so we're gonna start again in a minute. I'm so sorry, Teresa. It was really good. Yeah, it was really, really, really good. It was on vacation. It was a relaxing vacation. It's probably one of the most beautiful places I've been to. It was fun, it was random, it was spontaneous. I got a tattoo when I was there because my friend and I were completely losing our minds over this little symbol that's all over French Polynesia. It's like a beer brand, it's like a clothing brand, it's like on every sort of like, it's on every signage on the island. So we got like hit like this tattoo of this like little symbol. Yeah, it's called Hinano. So I got clothes from here. I got, and we were just losing our minds over this like little symbol thing. And we were like, let's go get tattoos. And we got like, my friend and I got matching tattoos of this little thing here. So, oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. It's so crazy because I've been looking for something to fill this little space here because there's a little gap here. And this is like a very painful area to tattoo. So, this tattoo only took about 30 minutes, which wasn't that bad. But over time, I'm going to add little stuff just to fill up the space here. Yeah, because I still have some space left and I have something over here. So I want to fill this up here too. I have these little spaces that I want to fill up just to fill up the whole arm. So over time, I'm just gonna, add stuff, but it seems like that tattoo thing, that kind of like this random tattoo experience was just, an opportunity to sort of fill this up. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I already booked a trip for July. I'm gonna be in Switzerland, and then I'm gonna be in Austria, and then I will be in Switzerland again. So it's like it's like 11-day trip or something like that. So I'm kind of getting back into traveling. I mean, I can't travel that much because obviously, my dog is sick and, and I have this business that I can't really leave, like, kind of like push to the side for a very long time, I mean, I could work while I travel, but, I don't want to work while I'm traveling. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of being on vacation, right? So, yeah. All right, moving on. So we have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And like I said, I'm gonna go over the rules after. I'm gonna do one question, $20 readings. Payment is over Cash App. So I'm gonna go over the rules after that, and I'll put up the little tag thingy for my Cash App. Okay. So Libra, she's doing really well. Let me show you really quickly. So she has cancer, she has lymphoma, and all her lymph nodes shrunk. Yeah, here she is. Yeah, all her lymph nodes shrunk. So they were really massive at some point. So the treatments are going really well. The chemo treatments are going really well. The holistic treatments are going really well. I just have to finish with her the whole series of chemo treatments, which ends sometime in July. And then after that, I'm gonna ramp up the holistic treatments more. Yeah, so she's doing kind of like an integrated approach right now. I am seeing like traditional oncologist, a doggy oncologist. And then I'm also seeing a holistic oncologist where she has all these herbs, doing all these like, you know, the ozone treatments, the vitamin C drips. She's doing acupuncture. What else is she's doing? She's doing like a lot of stuff. So yeah, she's doing really, really, really well. Yeah, her lymph nodes all shrank, which was really nice because in the beginning I was really worried because they were not shrinking. They kept getting bigger. But yeah, she's doing really well. But here she is. I think she's a little shy today. Say hi, Mila. Mila, put your ear. Hi, Mila. All right, okay, we're gonna put you down. All right. Okay, let's. That is a pretty long life. Yeah, I mean, Mila is like 9 years old now, and she was diagnosed with canine lymphoma like in February, and we're in April right now. So, by around the 3rd week or 4th week of treatment, she started to improve. Yeah, but in the beginning, it was kind of like trial and error, trying all different types of things. I was doing energy work on her too and everything. So yeah, so we found something that kind of works for her because I do some shamanic work on her too, just to get the energy moving, get the energy flowing, you know, pulling energies out that's not supposed to be there. Okay, so yeah, she's doing better, much, much, much better. Oh, you paid for a question already. Did you post? Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay, I have to go back to you. Yeah, you guys don't get carried away. Keep your panties on because I haven't gone over the rules yet. Okay, but I won't forget you, Rishi. Okay, I got your payment. All right. So Libra. Oh, sounds good. All right. Libra. Tell me about Libra here. Tell me about Libra. What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? Oh, what does Libra need to know right now? What does Libra need to know right now? What does Libra need to know right now? Yeah, guys, don't send me any money yet. I did get money from somebody, but just keep your panties on, and you know, I just have to go over the rules, okay? So let's see. Tell me about Libra. Okay, King of Wands, the Empress, and the Fool. Aries energy, Aquarius energy, Libra, Taurus, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. You know, I feel like there could be some sort of relationship. There could be a work partnership that you're about to take a risk here with somebody. Because whatever is going on here, whatever you envision here, Libra, I feel like you're seeing growth and expansion in this partnership here. I'm feeling like it's more so like a work arrangement. And I feel like it has something to do with like opening a business, a literal business where you're choosing a storefront and you're building a business from the ground up, okay? Let's see what else we have here. We have the Two of Swords, Ace of Wands here, and the Five of Swords. You know, one of the things I'm getting here is that this person that you're about to go into business here with, some sort of work partnership here with, I do feel like this person might be a bit difficult to work with. Okay, this person plays word salad games. This person confuses you. This person tries to get one over you. I feel like this person is in this energy of kind of like my way or the highway. Let me just say that if you're looking to partner up with somebody here about a business that you're about to start, I would say that, you know, your guides and your ancestors are saying that you should start this alone. Do it alone because you're gonna be successful on your own here instead of working with somebody, okay? We have the Seven of Wands here, we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Chariot. Yeah, I see you making that decision, and you know what? King of Wands, I'd rather do this alone, you know? Yeah, I feel like you're gonna go about this yourself, you're gonna make it your own. Yeah, I feel like that's what you want. Ultimately, it would be helpful to have that extra partner to sort of help you out. Could be because of the finances or something like that, but for now I think it's better for you to do it alone. Okay, so that does it for Libra. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio here. What's going on with Scorpio? What is going on with Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know right now? 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 Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, and the Queen of Cups here. So Scorpio, you're definitely manifesting here. You know, it could be that you're manifesting new love, or that, you know, it could also be that you guys are artists, you guys are creators, you guys might be making new content or material that you're trying to share with the world here. Okay, so lots of water energy. That's, you know, that water energy is incredibly creative. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. We have the Nine of Cups here, we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Four of Wands. Wow, Scorpio. A lot of you guys are single. And actually, you guys are really happy to be single right now. You guys are happy, you guys are self-sufficient, you guys are feeling free, stable, happy. Things are going really well. Okay, so yeah, everything's honky-dory for you guys. Everything is honky-dory for you guys, all right? We have the Devil, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Lovers here. Okay. Be careful of someone here that's completely obsessed with you here, okay? This is an individual that's obsessed with your beauty, obsessed with your happiness, your money, your home. Whoever this is, I feel like this is, you know, I feel like this is like a sister, okay? Or a brother. You know, it's kind of like I'm feeling like this person's watching you. This person's a bit of a black sheep of the family here. Whoever this is, I feel like this person has been or is very subtly mean to you, okay? But everything is honky-dory for you, and I feel like there's a person that doesn't like it that things are honky-dory for you because they're not really in a good place, okay? So that does it for Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittarius. Moving on to Sagittarius here. Okay, Sagittarius. Tell me about Sagittarius. Tell me about Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Tell me about Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Okay, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Wands here. There is a romantic situation that you're in where there's a lot of conflict here. There's a lot of arguing, there's a lot of screaming here. You know, I would go ahead and say that there's a lot of shoving here too. There's a situation that you're dealing with that's not going really well when it comes to romance, because I also feel like there's a ton of people being dragged into the situation here, because I almost feel like, you know, instead of talking to each other, you guys are talking to other people, and your person or you are hearing things from other people here, and that is not good, because you guys, any issues that you guys have with each other, it's always a good thing and important to be front and center and share that with each other, not with other people, okay? The High Priestess, the Five of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. But if you do have a mediator, such as a therapist, that's a good person to share it with, not with friends and family, okay? The High Priestess, the Five of Swords here, and the Wheel of Fortune here. There's a lot of conflict in your life right now, Sagittarius. You know, one of the things is, you know, I feel like the universe is showing you something here, showing you something where your intuition is kind of like, you know, amping up in a way where, you know, maybe it's time to step away from this. Maybe it's time to put myself first, because nothing is coming out of this situation. It could also be some sort of family feud here too. So just apply this to your own unique situation, yeah? Let's see what else we have here for Sagittarius. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups here, and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, this situation here, what you guys are arguing about, it could be about money. Yeah, it could be about money. It could be a situation where, you know, one person makes more money than the other, and you guys are fighting about money all the time. You know, I feel like there's some sort of disdain, or there's some sort of, you know, what's that word that I'm looking for? it's like at the tip of my tongue. I can't even think of the word. You know, there's some sort of like animosity here because like I just feel like there's a bit of a you know, there's a bit of an imbalance, or there, you know, it's kind of like an energy of like, oh, one person financially is up here and then another person's down here, you know? So I feel like there's a situation that's just not quite balanced, and I feel like the universe is trying to step in to balance that out. And I feel like the way that you can balance that out, I feel like the universe and your guides and your ancestors are, you know, letting you know it's time to step away from this, okay? So that does it for Sagittarius. Capricorn. No, it's like worse than envy. I can't. I know the word. I just used it the other day for some reason. I just can't say it for some reason. Yeah, resentment. Yeah, thanks. Resentment. All right, tell me about Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? 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 Tell me about Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? How are you single and with a person? That doesn't make sense. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have the Nine of Cups here, and we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so Capricorn, you're about to receive an offer. You're about to receive a message that you're going to be really, really happy about. You're going to be over the moon, okay? Now, some of you guys could be going back to school. Some of you guys could be getting an acceptance letter for college, grad school, or grad program or something like that. And some of you guys could be getting a new job offer here. Okay, a job offer here where these two offers are going to make you extremely happy here, Capricorn. So you're about to get good news about something here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have the World card. We have the Death card. We have the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy with the Death card. So, you know, I feel like moving forward, especially like the next year or so, Capricorn, your life is going to change in a big way here, because these offers that you're getting, it's going to allow you to see more of the world, experience more of the world here. And I feel like you're going to go through this like major transitional and a transformational time. Okay, you know, with the Moon card here, this is so interesting because, you know, some Capricorns are known to be very risk adverse, but lately with all your readings, a lot of you guys are taking some bold risk here, okay? So I don't know what's in the water here, but for you guys, but a lot of you guys are taking some big, bold risk here. Something, you're basically stepping out of your comfort zone here, which is a really beautiful thing, okay? So you guys are gonna go through like a huge transitional, a transformational time. Let's see what else we have here for Capricorn. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Empress here. And we have the Page of Cups. The Empress is in the reverse, by the way. Libra, Taurus energy here. One of the things I'm getting here is that I feel like the reason why that you're going to go through this transformational time is that I feel like there's an energy of you taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. There is someone in the picture here. I feel like this is a mother figure or a father figure that is incredibly smothering. And I feel like this person is always in a state of fear. They're in fear consciousness. And I feel like their fears has hindered you from doing the things that you always wanted to do. And I feel like you're finally doing it now, Capricorn. Okay? So yeah, this Empress is someone here who can be very smothering. You know, who stifles you. You know, I feel like this is an individual that might like fake an illness just to sort of like keep you around. Okay, so I feel like I said, I feel like you're just really doing things for yourself. You're wanting growth, you're wanting expansion here, you're wanting to experience new things. And I feel like there is someone here, such as a parent, that has been keeping you from doing that. Okay, so that does it for Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. Moving on to Aquarius. All right, tell me about Aquarius here. What does Aquarius need to know right now? 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 Okay, the Devil, Capricorn energy, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit here, Virgo energy. One of the things I get right off the bat from this is that, you know, at some point, maybe you are realizing that you might have been this kind of like this Debbie Downer negative energy here, and I feel like you're finally realizing that you're spending too much time there. You're wasting your time there, and I feel like you're stepping away from it by doing some introspecting and self-reflecting, trying to like transmute this devil energy that's been surrounding you here. You know, I feel like it's been feeling really heavy for you, and I feel like you're trying to move it or move away from it, or trying to transmute it or cut cords with it, okay? Because I feel like you guys have been spending a lot of time here. And you know, sometimes that Seven of Pentacles is a representation of wasting time, okay? So I feel like you're trying to step away from it, all right? Or trying to cut cords. You know, some of you guys might go as far as turning to a spiritual teacher or a spiritual leader or a spiritual advisor to help you cut cords with this devil energy here. Okay, we have the Star card, Aquarius energy, we have the Five of Pentacles here, and Justice. You know, I see healing here. I see, you know, perhaps the black hole that you've been feeling within yourself, I see that filling up. Okay, because for a long time, maybe Aquarius, you might have felt very empty, you know, kind of lost, don't know where you stand, just felt very, 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 very alone. You know, it's interesting because I feel like it's almost unexplained. It's kind of like, what caused this, you know? None of my family members are like that. You know, they're all normal. So what happened to me? And I feel like it might have something to do with some sort of past like imprint that got attached to you, okay? And it's so interesting. I'm also getting that, you know, as a child, I feel like you were able to open all these doors to other realms, and I feel like you might have invited an entity in and it got attached to you. Okay, so you know, I just feel like, you know, right now you're in this energy of really stepping out of it and coming out of it. Okay, so tell me more about Aquarius here. Yeah, it seems like things are balancing out for you. Okay, let's see, we have the Four of Pentacles here, the Six of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, quite interesting here. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands. You know, one of the things I'm getting here is that, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys have been holding on to a lot of your trauma and a lot of your pain. With the Six of Pentacles here, maybe this Nine of Wands is tied to that double energy here, okay? And I feel like with the Six of Pentacles here, you know, Four of Pentacles, there's a sense of releasing all that, letting it go, okay? So I feel like maybe, you know, maybe through this experience that you've learned here, you've learned to let go, okay? You've learned not to hold on to things anymore. Okay, and it does, you know, I'm specifically speaking about this devil energy, but it could be anything. Yeah, it could be anything. Because a lot of times, the more that we hold on to things, you know, we cause our own suffering. Okay, so I feel like you've learned maybe a big lesson here, because that Justice card is a representation of lessons. You know, did you learn anything? Did you, you know, are you accepting the truth of what it is? Okay, so I mean, this is a really beautiful reading for Aquarius if you're going through this, Aquarius. Okay, so Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces here. Okay, Pisces. Tell me about Pisces here. Tell me about Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? 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 I mean, these are general messages, ASQ777. It's not supposed to resonate all the time. So, yeah. I mean, if you're looking for a reading specific to your specific unique situations and your energies, I suggest you book a personal reading. Let's see, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Sharky power. Oh, I swam with the sharks, Blair, when I was in Bora Bora. I don't know if you saw that on my Instagram, but you know, it actually wasn't as scary as it sounds, but it was like one of the most beautiful things I've ever done. I swam with the sharks. I swam with the stingrays. I swam with the manatees. I swam with the blue rays. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. It was such a tiring day that day, because like we went out into this lagoon and we were snorkeling. You know, we had to get in and get out of the water, get in and get out of the water, get in and get out of the water. It was a really tiring day. because there was a lot of like just getting in the water and then out of the water. So it was like the coolest experience ever. Yeah. Tell me more about Pisces here. What does Pisces need to know right now? Okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords here, and the Star card. Okay. One of the things I'm getting here is that, you know, I do sense that there's a sense of feeling alone, insecure, being closed off here. And I feel like one of the things I'm getting here is that you guys are really connecting to a higher power, the divine, the universe here. Because I feel like, you know, one of the things I'm getting here is that, you know, there's a sense of emptiness. There's a sense of loss here. Maybe you experienced some sort of loss or that you're mourning some sort of loss here. Could be someone that you lost in the physical world. You know, they could have left their body, or that you could have lost a romantic partner. You could have broken up with someone that you're still healing from at this point. And I feel like some of you guys might have a connection with the celestials, okay? And I feel like you guys might be pulling down energy from the celestials for healing here for you, okay? Let's see. We have the Devil, we have the High Priestess, and then we have the Two of Wands here. Pisces, your energy that I'm getting here, it kind of goes up and down. Yeah, one moment it could be that you're in this like deep abyss and this like very dark negative energy, and then one moment you come out of it. You know, you kind of experience the light here. You sort of like, you know, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra is really opening up. Your intuition's amazing, but it kind of goes up and down. You know, I just feel like you're kind of stuck in something here. Yeah, you're kind of stuck in something here. I don't know if you experienced some sort of loss. Yeah, and this loss is something that you're taking very, very, very hard. But at the same time, you know, with the Star card, you know, that's a star of hope. You know, that's a star of healing. So I feel like you are also actively working on this. It's kind of like some days you have bad days, some days you have good days sort of thing. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Moon card here and the Hermit. Pisces. Some of you guys are Ascended Masters here. Like, you know, and you guys might have innate gifts that has been passed down to you from a past life. Okay, and I feel like it's kind of like almost the energy that it's kind of like ramping up. You know, your intuition is kind of kicking into high gear. And I feel like your guides and your angels and your ancestors and the universe and the divine want you to focus on these gifts, focus on honing in on these gifts here, okay? Because I do feel like you do have these innate abilities to connect with healing power, like healing energy here, especially in the celestials, in the stars here, okay? In the cosmos, all right? So that does it for Pisces. That does it for all 12 signs. Let me just turn on my Cash App really quickly here. And then we'll get started with the one question readings. So you guys, the rules. I'm just gonna read the rules anyway. No one follows them ever, but I'm just gonna read the rules. Hold on one sec. So I'm gonna take 10 people for now, and then I'm gonna see how I feel. So you guys, I'm gonna take 10 people. When you send me payment on Cash App, make sure you attach your question with your along with your payment, okay? So I'm just gonna put that up. I hope that I can fit that on the thing here. Hold on one sec. Let me just update this really quickly. Because a lot of times I like to finish the 12 signs and just see how I feel before I do that. Hold on. Alrighty. One question, $20. Make sure my battery is okay. All right, I think so. I think it's okay. Okay, let's see. I have a fish phobia. That doesn't sound like a good time for me. Yes, if you have a second question, pay for a second question, Rishi, okay? One question, $20 only on Cash App. Only taking Cash App. Only taking Cash App. Why can't I type? That is not how you spell cash. Okay, Cash App. Please wait until you are called to send payment. I'm not gonna fit all this. Attach your question to the payments. Okay. Did I write this out correctly? One question, $20. One question, one question reading, $20. Only taking Cash App. Please wait until you're called to send payment. Attach your question to the payments. I can't fit 200 characters in here. Okay. Pen. Okay. Yeah, just keep in mind, you guys, when I do when I do the readings on here, it's kind of like just the 411. I'm not, clarifying. I'm not going deep. It's nothing like my one-on-one personal readings, okay? It's just quick messages, 411 messages, so just keep that in mind, okay? Just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm taking 10 spots, you guys, okay? So like I said, wait until you're called before you send payment. You could send payment, honey, XAJ. But yeah, wait till you're called and send the payment. Too bad I don't have any moderators to help me out. That would be great, but all my moderators are not here, so I just have to do the best I can. I'll probably go live again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll go live again tomorrow. Let me just spray this really quickly. I can't burn any sage or any Palo Santos anymore because it affects my dog. So I'm just doing the sprays. I'm doing the diffuser thingy. Let's see. Okay, Lewis Westwood. Okay, I have, so far I have Feynman, I have Lewis. Okay, let me do Feynman first, and then Lewis, and then Aluna. So Feynman, can you post both of your questions? Yeah, can you post both of your questions? Thank you. You have to learn to shield yourself, Z. Yeah, you gotta learn to shield yourself. Shielding helps, working with crystals help, but it's important to shield yourself. Will the Virgo return to me? If so, will he make it this time? Oh, will we make it this time? Okay, that's the first question. Okay, let me answer the first question as you type the second question, okay? So tell me, what messages do we have here for Feynman? Feynman regarding this Virgo. Will this Virgo return to Feynman? And if so, will they make it this time? Messages for Feynman regarding this Virgo. Will this Virgo return to Feynman? And if so, will they make it this time? Let's get one more. What messages do we have here for Feynman? Will this Virgo return? And if so, will they make it this time? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles here and the Nine of Cups. This person's in love with you. Yeah, this person sees you as their wish fulfillment here. Let me get one more here. Three of Wands. Yeah, we have someone here that's yearning for you and missing you. Whoever this is, this Virgo here is sort of like waiting for you to come back. Okay, so if I just feel like whoever this is, I feel like this individual might not do anything in the moment. Okay, I just feel like they're waiting for you to reach out. They're waiting for you to make the first move here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles here and the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I do feel like this is, this separation that you're in, this breakup that you're in, it's only temporary. Okay, I do feel like at some point he will approach you again. He will approach you again. I feel like he tends to act out in a very impulsive way, but I feel like he's also very methodical and very smart too. I just feel like it's really interesting because his energy kind of like swings, it goes back and forth. Yeah, it's kind of like a very kind of like one moment he's cool as a cucumber, the next moment he could be in this energy of jumping up and down, wanting to party like it's like 1995 or something like that. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so the Seven of Wands here, the Seven of Cups here, and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, it's so interesting. Will you guys make it this time? No. Yeah, no. There's a lot of illusions here. There's a lot of resistance to change. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like he might be wasting your time, or he tends to be that person that kind of like wastes time or kind of like waits for things to happen. I'm almost feeling like when he takes initiative, it's just very temporary or very slow. He doesn't really take initiative a lot. Yeah, so I just feel like there's a lack of balance here. We have all these sevens here. This is so interesting. When I see the sevens, this is an indication that someone here just wants to be alone. Yeah, this is someone here that just wants to be alone. This person's always like contemplating. This person's like in this kind of like this fantasy land. Three of Cups here, the Emperor. Is he immature or something like that? Why do I get the feeling like he likes to drink, he likes to party and stuff like that? He's just not ready to grow up, or he's ready to mature yet. It almost seems like with the Three of Wands, when he's looking out into a horizon, he doesn't even know what he's looking for. He doesn't even know what he wants. No, you guys are not going to make it. There's definitely some sort of like maturity level. There's a maturity difference here. There's some sort of like, okay, I do want Feynman, but also at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I don't really know what I want. Yeah, I don't really know what I want. I do also feel like this person's resistant to change. I do feel like this person's kind of delusional. And I do feel like this person's wasting your time, or that this person will continue to waste your time. Okay? So, yeah. What's your next question, Feynman? It does sound like that. Yeah. It's kind of like calling him out on his bullshit. He kind of gets scared and runs away, or he just completely disengages, or kind of like, you know, just, you know, maybe deflects and talks about his, like, I don't know, his jockstrap. I don't know. So let's see. Second question. What does my summer look like? Will I be in a relationship or just be single? Okay. What messages do we have here for Feynman? What does Feynman's summer look like? What does Feynman's summer look like? Will Feynman be in a relationship or will Feynman be single? Yeah, if you can't handle, you know, sitting down and actually resolving issues with somebody, that's a huge red flag. There's actually, you just can't, you know, kind of reason with this person or get them to just sit down, and they just don't have that capacity to do that. They have to learn it. You know, they didn't grow up with it. So yeah, they have to learn it. He essentially has to talk to someone. Yeah, he essentially has to talk to someone. What does Feynman's summer look like? Will Feynman be in a new relationship or be single? There's nothing wrong with being single. Being single is actually a beautiful thing. Five of Swords here, Queen of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups. You're ready for new love here. Because with this Virgo here, you've been playing a lot of games with, you know, it seems like it's a lot of mind games. It's a lot of like, you know, gaslighting and stuff like that. There's a lot of just like one-upping each other. And, you know, there's a sense of, you know, you're just kind of over the games. You know, one of the things, I don't know if you live close to the beach, but I see you spending a lot of time by the beach or by a lake or something like that. You know, maybe spending time in the mountains with the lake, okay? Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Maybe you like being by the water, okay? With the Four of Pentacles here, with a Queen of Wands here, and a Ten of Cups. You know, one of the things I'm getting here is I see you spending a lot of time with your family. Four of Pentacles here, Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. You know, I also see you saving money for trips if you're looking to travel. Okay, you know, if your family lives far away, you might be traveling to meet up with family, maybe meet up with friends or something like that. But I feel like you're watching how you spend, because I feel like sometimes you might kind of like go, you know, all out. You know, especially with that Queen of Wands here. Let's see. King of Pentacles. This Virgo is in the picture here. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups. One of the things I'm getting here with the Three of Cups here, Feynman, I see you meeting a lot of new people this summer, okay? Now, it could be, you know, you're just meeting new friends, okay? I'm also getting that this Virgo, at some point, this Virgo will want to communicate. But I'm feeling like regarding this Virgo, nothing has really changed. You know, I just feel like you're not going to get that conversation that you're looking for if you're looking to resolve things with this person. If there's a ton of elephants in a room, none of that's going to happen. Wow. Just be careful with this individual. There's some sort of deceptive behavior with this person. I'm almost getting that this person might have like Asperger's syndrome or something like that. Or this person, you know, might have some sort of like behavioral issues. He needs to get some sort of help. But there is someone else here. Look at the King to Queen of Cups. So there could be new love that's coming in for you. I mean, you could be meeting this person out and about. You could be meeting this person through your travels. You could be meeting this person through like mutual friends and stuff like that. Okay. you know, I don't see this as a summer fling or anything. You know, I feel like it could be long lasting here. But, you know, Feynman, I do feel like it's important if you just separate it from this Virgo, it's important to really take time for yourself and heal from this so that you don't bring this baggage that you had with this Virgo into a new relationship because that's a recipe for disaster, okay? So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. You know, I think it's, you know, I feel like it is important to spend money, but moderate yourself. You know, I tend to kind of splurge sometimes too. You know, sometimes, you know, one of my, when I was traveling, my friend, he was just like, when you buy things, do you ever look at the price? I'm like, no. And I just kind of like grab things as I go. I'm like, I want this, I want that, I want that. And, you know, and when I go and pay, I'm like, I'm paying like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars without even knowing what you know, the price of what I'm paying for. But yeah, just moderate yourself. I do feel like it's important to like treat yourself, you know, and stuff like that, but in moderation. Yeah, in moderation, okay? So moving on to the next person here. You're welcome, Feynman. Lewis. Will you and Amy be together? Yeah, never deprive your life. Yeah, it's good, you know, because you know, one of the things is that yeah, you could spend money, but you could spend it in a smart way. But that money always comes back to you. You know, anything that goes out, it comes back. Okay, it's some way, some fashion. You know, so yeah, never deprive yourself, but in moderation. In moderation. Okay. So let's take a look at Lewis here. Lewis, okay. Will Lewis and Amy be together? 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 Okay. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Ace of Swords here, and the Page of Swords. Okay. Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here. Will you guys be together? You know, so I feel like someone here really wants this, but you know, with the Page of Swords here, I'm not quite sure what this person wants or what they're looking for here. You know, I feel like someone here has been very direct, very straightforward. You know what, Amy, I want this, I want that. You know, I'm expecting this, but this person's not really paying any attention to this. Let's see what else we have here. With the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Cups here. It's gonna take some time because I feel like what Amy is going through right now, I feel like she's trying to, you know, she's trying to trust you. She's trying to take the time to get to know you and to trust you. Will you guys be together? Yes, but I feel like it's going to take some time because that Page of Swords is the energy of someone that doesn't really have a lot to give or a lot to offer right now. I'm also feeling like, have you met this person yet? Because I'm feeling like this is more so of a pen pal situation here with a Page of Swords, okay? With the Queen of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, okay? I feel like it can come together here. I mean, that Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups is someone here who's falling in love with someone. You know, someone here that's ready to take things to the next level here. Okay, let's see what else we have. With the Three of Wands. Is this a long distance relationship? I'm going to be quite honest here. There is definitely a bit of a maturity difference here. It's almost like I'm getting that Amy has like low emotional intelligence, okay? She just doesn't have a lot to give right now. You know, if you're expecting this to come together, or that you want this to come together, Lewis, I feel like you're going to be waiting around for a long time. Yeah. You're going to be waiting around for a long time. I feel like what she does, how she behaves, how her maturity level is, you know, I feel like it's really stressing you out. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. Yeah, don't. Yeah, I just feel like just even though it's hard, to try and date someone else, to seek out other options out there. It's important not to put all your eggs into one basket, because I feel like Amy might be the type of person that is unable to give you what you want or give you what you're looking for at the moment here. Someone here is doing all the work. Yeah, someone here is doing all the work here with the Eight of Pentacles. But I see this coming together, but I feel like it's going to take a long time. And if this came together, it's going to be a very stressful connection. Okay? Does that make sense? I don't even know who Westwood is. Hey, if you guys, when you guys send your payment, attach your question. Also attach your YouTube handle so I know who you are. Yeah, I don't even know who Lewis Westwood is. All right, so that does it for Lewis. So Aluna, how does Derek feel about, okay. How does Derek feel about Aluna? How does Derek feel about Aluna? Oh, you're welcome, Shaman Skeleton. How does Derek feel about Aluna? 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 Okay. How does Derek feel about Aluna? We have Temperance, we have the King of Pentacles, and then the Six of Cups. This person misses you a lot. It seems like maybe you're in separation with this person. Okay. I feel like one of the things I'm getting here, your person's guides, angels, and ancestors are kind of like, kicking Derek's butt. It's kind of like, what are you doing? Okay. It's like, I feel like he's being guided back to you by his guides and his angels and his ancestors. One of the things I'm also getting here with Temperance card, he's seeing you as someone who's very safe, so I feel like he kind of misses that safety. I feel like, maybe when he was with you, or that, you were dealing with him, he felt, kind of like a very balanced energy here with you. We had the Two of Wands, we had the Page of Wands here, and the Star card. Wow. Okay. He doesn't really know what he wants, though. One of the things I'm getting here is that when you were with him, he kind of like, even though he might have been like, you know what, we are in a relationship, but in actuality, in his mind, he kept you in some sort of friends with benefit zone. Yeah. He kept you in a friends with benefit zone here. With the Star card, he sees you as a one, but he's also at the same time, he's avoiding you. I don't know why. I feel like, there is something regarding a situation where his inner child is wounded here. Yeah, let's see. We have the King of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, he's really passionate about you. He cares about you. He loves you. But it's kind of like, I want this relationship, but I don't really want this relationship. I also wanted to see what's out there to make sure that there is no one else that I am interested in. But, I feel like he does have options, though. One of the things I'm getting here is that, I feel like he just wants to sleep around. He wants to have one-night stands. He wants to have friends with benefits. I feel like he might be in this energy. I would not be surprised in this very moment he would be like open to like an open relationship or something like that. Because it seems like he wants you, but also at the same time, he wants to go out there and explore other options. This is so interesting because I feel like he might be very sexually adventurous, but he's scared to explore that, or that he's scared to open up to you about that, because I feel like he likes to try new things, you know, maybe use toys or something like that, or invite another person in or something like that, but at the same time he's not discussing that with you, or he's embarrassed about that. Okay, so Luna, I hope that was helpful. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. Okay, moving on. Okay, so you guys, I have 6 more spots open. So if you guys are looking for a reading, $20, 411, not diving into it like I do in my personal readings. Attach your question to the payment, and also put your YouTube handle so I know who you are, okay? You're welcome. Jade. All right, Jade. Let's see. Jade. All right, Jade. I got you. Let me see if she... Okay. What's going on with James? How does he feel about me? Okay. What is going on with James? What does Jade need to know about James? How does Jade... Not Jade. How does James feel about Jade? 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 Alright, 8 of Wands, the Chariot, and the 2 of Pentacles. He's not sure how he feels. I feel like you guys are communicating, though, with the 8 of Wands here and the Chariot and the 2 of Pentacles. You know, I don't know. I'm also getting the communication could be a little kind of like sporadic, because I feel like he might be, you know, doing a lot right now. You know, it could be working a lot. He could be traveling a lot for work or something like that. It's almost an energy of, I feel like he's never really around too much. Okay. We got the 10 of Wands. We got the 2 of Cups. Oh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say he's not really looking for a relationship. With the 10 of Wands here, 2 of Cups, and the Hangman. If this is something that he has like 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door, because when it comes to a romantic relationship, you know, right now for him, I just feel like it's too overwhelming for him. So like I said, I don't know if he works a lot or if he takes on too much, but this is something that he's not really looking for right now. You know, I do feel like there is a sense, there is a bond here. There is some sort of connection here. Let me just take one, let me grab one. Tell me about this 2 of Cups here. He has nothing to give. Page of Pentacles here and the 2 of Cups. He has nothing to give here. There's some sort of connection that you guys have, especially with the 2s. This is about, you know, partnership. This is about a bond here. But, you know, I just feel like maybe he's more focused on his career. You know, I feel like perhaps he does care about you a lot, or he does love you, but he's not really sharing that information here with you, or that, you know, what he feels towards you is too overwhelming for him. Okay, let's see what else we have here. With the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Cups here, and the 5 of Swords. Someone here is not learning their lessons here, I feel. Justice. James is someone here who's incredibly insecure. When I see the Justice card, sometimes to me that's a representation of a mirror. Yeah. So I feel like what's happening is that James is mirroring back at you what you need to work on, what you need to heal, because he's not available for you. This is an indication that it's telling me that there's a lack of availability for yourself. You know? So I feel like Jade, I feel like you haven't, you know, I don't know where you are in your spiritual journey right now. I don't know where you are in your healing journey right now. But I feel like I feel like there's an energy where someone here needs to be in a relationship, needs to be in love to validate themselves as a person. You know, and I feel like someone here is unable to love themselves. Justice. I feel like someone here is not learning the lessons. I feel like someone here is repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting different results. Is this a different person? Someone here needs to do some deep inner work here. Yeah, someone here needs to do some deep inner work here. A relationship won't heal your traumas, won't heal your pain. If anything, it's just going to make it worse. Yeah, it's just going to make it worse. So I hope that was helpful, Jade. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. Yeah, if you're, you know, if someone here is definitely not doing, someone here is not doing the, someone here doesn't, I don't know if someone here is just not ready to heal. I don't know if someone here is just not ready to do, you know, work on themselves. Or, you know, someone here just has a hard time being by themselves or being alone. Yeah, Jade, you gotta work on yourself. Yeah, you know, being in a relationship won't heal your pain. It won't heal your trauma. You know, working on yourself and self-love is not jumping into another relationship with somebody. It's really spending a lot of time by yourself. Yeah, so, you know, I just feel like, you know, I keep hearing, you know, someone here doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Yeah, if you're not good with yourself, you're definitely going to continue to meet people that are not good with themselves, and they won't be good with you. You know, so, you know, like I said, the Justice card to me sometimes is a representation of a mirror. This person's mirroring back at you the insecurities, you know, the abandonment, the fear of being alone, fear of being rejected. It's kind of like, where does that stem from? Where does that come from? Like, you got to get to the root of the issue with that. Yeah. I feel like you ask the same question over and over again, and I feel like I keep giving you the same answer almost. It's kind of like, it's like, you know, it's kind of like, when are you going to really accept that answer for what it is and start really doing something about it? Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like it's almost like an energy, like, it's like you know, it's kind of like, oh, I'm almost picking up, I'm not ready to do the work, I'm not ready to heal, or that it's too hard, or that it's just, you know, I can't do it. You know, and just hoping that another person can heal all that pain, all that trauma, and fill that hole, something that's missing from within yourself. Yeah. You know, it's important to sort of like really kind of really make that really big adjustment. You know, but at the same time, this is your journey. You know, you do what's right for you. You do it when you know you're ready. You know, you do it when you're ready. So, yeah, I just feel like I keep telling you the same thing. You know, it's kind of like almost like fishing for answers, fishing for what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear. Does that make sense? You know, it's so interesting, Jade, because like I feel like you know, the times that I have, you know, spoken to you, you know, you have these realizations, but then you ask these same questions over and over again. It's sort of like, you know, it's kind of like, okay, where do I go from here? Like, what do I do? You know, how do I, you know, heal from this? You know, what are the next steps? You know, how can I go about this? You know, so that I don't keep falling into, you know, the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, because I feel like I'm almost like telling you the same thing. It's almost like a repetitive loop. It's almost like a broken record. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I'm telling someone the same thing. It's kind of like, when are they going to get it? You know, it's kind of like, when are they finally going to understand that, you know, the love that you seek is, you know, it comes from within yourself, not from someone else. Because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, someone here is wanting this dark hole to be filled. And, you know, instead of filling it yourself, you know, you're relying on someone else to fill it for you, but then James is filling it with asphalt. You know, it's kind of like making it worse. So, you know, one of the things I hope that, you know, one day that you realize, you know, these readings are really meant to help people to heal. Yeah, and if you're asking about the same questions over and over and over again, this is telling me that you might not be ready for it. You know, I hope that one day you ask, you know, what can I do to get on the right path of my healing journey or my spiritual journey? You know, what's next for me on my spiritual path? You know, it's kind of like a lot of the questions that are coming is more so, you know, like I said, it's repetitive, and you know, at some point you got to look within yourself and ask, like, okay, what can I do? You know, what's next? You know, I hope I hope that, you know, this was really helpful to you, because, you know, I just feel like sometimes, you know, I might not be that person to help you, because, you know, I feel like, you know, a lot of you ask a lot of things, the same questions over and over again, hoping to hear what you want to hear. But I feel like I keep telling you the same thing, which is really unfortunate, because there is a strong message there. Yeah, there's a very strong message there for you. People have a hard time realizing that too, Pam. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, you know, one of the things that's important is that, you know, you got to realize that when I do these types of readings, I feel like when I give you the same answer over and over and over again, I feel like I'm enabling you. You know what I mean? Instead of, you know, using that message to actually empower you, which is what my intentions are. But, you know, if I'm doing that, you know, it's kind of like, do I take another reading from her again? You know, am I really actually helping Jade here? Because in the end, I feel like I'm not really helping you, you know? Because like I said, you're asking these repetitive questions over and over again. And it's not the same person. It's like multiple different people here. Yeah? So I hope so. I really don't feel that, but I do hope so, though. Yeah. Yeah, if you like one day I sometimes, like when I see you, I'm like, I hope she asks a question about herself, you know? It's kind of like, what can I do? What can I do to get me on the path where I'm good with myself? You know, what can I do to heal from my insecurities? You know, what can I do to heal from, you know, all these past issues that I've been dealing with here? What can I do? You know, what are the next steps? You know, who can I turn to? You know, who can I work with here? But I just haven't really gotten any questions like that. Yeah. You know, there has been times where, you know, there are people that come to me over and over and over again, ask me the same questions over and over again. Eventually I had to turn them away. Yeah, I just recently, someone I turned away in November, they basically, you know, this individual had a very, very, very hard time digesting everything that I was telling this person. And they were just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And eventually I had to turn this person away. I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm not helping you. I might not be the person to help you. And, you know, good luck with everything, because there is someone else that might be better for you. So I gave this person their money back. And recently this person reached out to me for a reading, and I sent the money back. And I was just like, you know what? I can't help you. Yeah, and this is where I'm feeling with you. You know, Jade? So I from. Because when someone asks the same questions over and over and over again, this is telling me that someone here is basically having a hard time digesting what I'm saying. It's not registering. It's not clicking. Yeah, because if it's clicking, you know, the questions will gradually evolve. Okay, You know, I got the answers. I got the answers that I'm looking for. Okay, now what can I do with this answer? You know, what can I do to really gain control of my life? You know, what can I do to really sort of like set my life on the right path? Because I feel like next time if you do come to me and it's like a question of like, oh, who, like, what does Bob think of me? I might have to turn you away. Yeah. So, important to really, when you, I mean, it's your reading, but it's really important to ask questions where you're looking within yourself. Because when someone just comes to me over and over again and has a hard time digesting the things that I'm telling them, this is telling me that I'm not helping them. And I've turned multiple people away where they've come to me for readings, and they've come to me over and over and over again, asking the same questions over and over again, fishing for the answers that they're looking for. I just turned them away, and I turned away someone that had a really hard time in November. They came back to me again just a few days ago, and I gave them back their money. Yeah, I gave them back their money. Because at the same time, you have to understand that, my thing is to empower people. And if you're asking the same questions over and over again, it means I'm not empowering you, okay? Or that you're not reclaiming your power. And the message is to reclaim your power. So where are you on your spiritual journey to work on those traumas? Sometimes in these types of situations, it's important for you to actually talk to a middle person, such as a therapist or something like that. Such as someone that does therapy work, that does energy work, that does mindfulness practices. It's important for you to gain those tools to help you navigate through your hurdles right now, because it just sounds like you don't have those tools. Okay. I mean, James might be a significant person in your life if you've been asking about him. Okay. That's the thing about, that's the really downside and drawback to, therapy, because it is expensive. Even if you have insurance, it's expensive, which is really ridiculous. And that's why because of that, people don't get the help that they need, because mental health is so important. It just seems like there's a component here missing regarding your healing journey. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so hold on one sec. I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 5 more spots left. I have 5 more spots left. If anyone is looking for a 1-question reading, send your payment to my Cash App. Attach your handle. Tracy. Okay, let me just see. Tracy. Hold on, let me just turn on my light really quickly here. 1 second. Let me just... I'm just gonna plug in my phone really quickly because I don't want it to die. That would be really bad. Hold on 1 sec. Oh. There we go, great. Okay, so Tracy, where have I been guided to be? Okay, so it sounds like you're looking to see where, what your life's purpose is. So how could I phrase this? It's more so, it's kind of like, are you on the right path? Okay, what messages do we have here for Tracy? Is that your name, Tracy? Oh, Tyshawn. Tyshawn. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's not Tracy, it's Tyshawn. So Tyshawn here. Okay. Okay, so what messages do you have here for Tyshawn? Where is Tyshawn meant to be? Is she being guided towards the right direction here? Is Tyshawn being guided towards the right direction here? Is Tyshawn being guided towards the right direction here? Whoa. Sorry, I had some gas. Is Tyshawn being guided towards the right direction here in life? Okay. Look at the Six of Wands in the reverse that jumped out. Let me just pull a few more here. We have the Fool, Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Let's grab one from down here. And the Justice card. I feel like you are on a clear path of where you're supposed to be. It's almost like you're just kind of going along with the program. You're going where you're being drawn to. You're going where you're being pulled. You're going towards where you're feeling charmed. With the Six of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're not feeling confident on the path that you're on. So I don't know, with the Fool card and the Justice card here, you could be pursuing some sort of goal here, okay? And I feel like you might not feel confident about the goal that you're trying to pursue here, but you are on the right path here. This is so interesting because I feel like with the Justice card, I feel like, it's almost you are in this energy of working on clearing out your karma here. Okay, so I feel like, I do feel like you're on the right path, especially when it comes to your spiritual path here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Death card here. And then we have the Moon. This is really interesting. One of the things I'm getting is that I feel like you are having a lot of experiences in your sleep, in your dreams here. And I feel like these dreams that you're having is quite scary because I feel like it's kind of like the unknown. But I feel like these dreams are kind of preparing you for this like major transformation that you're going through here. I feel like you're in the middle of going through your major transformation. It's just a huge transitional period that you're going through here. But I feel like it's keeping you up at night. Almost like stressing you out, or almost feeling like, am I going on this right path? Am I on this right path here? And I feel like you really are. But it seems like there is maybe some fear that you're just, it just doesn't, maybe it doesn't feel right to you. It's kind of like, yeah, so it kind of makes sense. You're having a lot of prophetic dreams and also dreaming about stories. My goal is to publish. Ah, okay, so that makes sense. That's why the Justice card is here, because this is about, kind of like jotting down the truth, writing down the truth, showing the truth here. So this may be showing your truth. Okay, so this is interesting. Is it about like social injustice or something like that? Is it about your story about, about injustices? I feel like one of the things I'm getting here is that your guides and your angels and your ancestors are rejoicing that you are about to put this book out there. You're about to put the story out there, because I feel like when you do this, you know, I feel like a lot of souls that have been trapped in these realms will be moved, because I feel like it's going to be really healing for them, not only for you, but I feel like also for them. Okay. You know, it's so interesting because, you know, with the Six of Wands here, I feel like a sense of like, you know, I'm going to put this book out, but I also feel like you're worried about putting this book out, because I feel like you might get some sort of backlash here. Does that make sense? Let's see. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Two of Swords here, and the Four of Wands here. Have you worked with like a publisher or something like that? Have you worked out some sort of deal here with somebody? Because one of the things I'm getting is that there is some sort of deal coming through, but I also feel like there's kind of like, what do I do with the deal? You know, what's next? What can I do? You know, one of the things I'm getting here is that take the deal, because I'm seeing stability and happiness here for you. Not only for you, I feel like it's for your guides and your angels and your ancestors. This is interesting. One of the things I'm getting here is that with these dreams that you're having here, might have something to do with a past life here. Oh. You know, it's so interesting that you say that, because I feel like the traumas that you've been through, the tragedies that you've been through, I feel like your ancestors have had similar experiences with, you know, that you had. And I feel like as you put out these stories, or the story of yours, like your story that you're putting out, I feel like it's going to help your guides and your ancestors move on. Or it's going to free some of those trapped souls that experience some of the stuff that you've experienced here. So, you know, so I feel like you are on the right path here. And I feel like you're definitely going through a very transformative time, not only for you, but also I feel like for your guides, more so for your ancestors here. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like that's the next step that's about to happen. Once you finish here, I do feel like that's the next step. But I feel like once you start maybe talking to these publishers, working out some deals, I feel like it's going to become really real for you. And I do sense that there could be a little fear here, but I see you overcoming that fear and just really going for it, because at the end of the day, with the Four of Wands here, I do see stability. I do see happiness here, okay? I do feel like your story that you're about to put out there, I do feel like it's going to make a huge difference in people's lives, okay? So yeah, you're on the right path here. You're definitely on the right path here, okay? So that does it for yeah, I feel like people will. I feel like people somehow would resonate with it, you know? Because it's kind of like one of those things, it's like, oh my God, I've been through this experience too, you know? It's kind of like, you know, I relate to Tyshawn here. So yeah, so I do feel like it's going to be really great. All right. All right, moving on to next question. Okay. Reveille. Okay. Reveille, let's see. What advice do we have here for Reveille? What advice do we have here for Reveille about healing Reveille's traumas? What messages do we have here for Reveille regarding healing Reveille's trauma? Oh, hold on one sec. What did I do here? Wait, what did I do to my deck? Okay. What messages here do we have here for Reveille? Oh, you're welcome, Tyshawn. Stay on course. You're on a really good path. Yeah, I really feel that. I really feel that. Tell me about Reveille. What advice do we have for Reveille in healing Reveille's traumas? One more. Okay. Yeah, Leah, you could send me money. Make sure you send your question with your money and try and attach your... Oh, you don't need to chat. Yeah, you don't have a funny tag with your YouTube name. Yeah, just send your money and your question. Attach the question in the payment, okay? We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. We have the 8 of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, the back turn away from this, someone here is trying to avoid their healing here. Someone here is trying to avoid it. It's almost like with the 8 of Pentacles here, oh no, it's just too hard. I can't do it. It's just way too hard. It's almost like an energy of someone here trying to, like, either someone here is like, either you're trying to avoid it or that you're trying to look for easy shortcuts just to get there quicker. But, you know, when it comes to your healing journey, there's no shortcuts. You got to do it the hard way. Yeah, you got to do it the hard way. You got to get down to nitty gritty. You got to get down to the root of the issue. And this means going down to a really, really, really dark place where you buried all this trauma. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have the King of Wands. We have the higher, you have to talk to someone. You have to talk to someone because this Hierophant is a representation of a therapist. This is a representation of a life coach. This is a representation of someone here who is an energy worker. This is someone that has knowledge and wisdom that can give you the tools to help you to help you navigate through, the hurdles that you've been through here. You know, one of the things I'm getting here is that, you know, I do feel like if you haven't started yet, I do feel like eventually you will start speaking to someone, okay? I wonder who this King of Wands is here, though. Tell me what this King of Wands here. Ace of Wands. Have you been talking to people, talking to people about, just like, healing, talking to a therapist, working with an energy worker? Have you been getting a lot of synchronicity surrounding that? Because whoever this is, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, or this could be like a completely random dude that you met at like a bookstore or like a bar or something like that, and just kind of like randomly stumbled across this, conversation, because I feel like you've been talking about it. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, I didn't show you. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords. One of the things I'm getting is that I feel like, with the Queen of Swords, regarding your trauma, regarding a pain, regarding things that you went through here, it's really important to be honest with yourself. This is so interesting. With the King of Wands here and the Ace of Wands, maybe someone here was sexually inappropriate with you. Yeah, that's something that you're trying to avoid, or that this is something that you don't want to face, or that it's too painful. You're seeing a trauma therapist. Okay, it's working. It's working, but I feel like you're having a hard time with it, though. You might be having a hard time with it because there's almost an energy of avoiding it, or that it's just it's too hard. So maybe the discussions that you're having, it's getting more difficult, and it's supposed to get harder. It's supposed to get harder because what you're holding on to, it's supposed to move. Yeah, you're moving that energy right now. So I feel like you are on a really good path right now, because that Queen of Swords is an energy of like someone here who gets things off their chest, right? So let's see, what am I doing here? You can send the CashApp, Leah. With the 4 of Swords, with the 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. You've been hurt so much by, I feel like, many people in your life. And one of the things I feel like you're working on right now is obviously the healing. One of the things that really stands out to me is that I feel like you need to work on firming up, like really kind of like, you know, having strong boundaries with people here. Because I feel like someone here has leaky boundaries. And I feel like this leaky boundary that you have is in regards to, you know, wanting to be loved. Yeah, wanting to be loved, but I feel like it's almost like an energy of like, it's almost an energy of like, my intentions are to search for love, but it kind of backfires. Does that make sense? Yeah, someone here needs to work on having strong boundaries. Someone here needs to close up that second leaky chakra, because that is a very, very, very like sexual energy. You know, it's kind of like you put that energy out there, you know, an energy of like, you know, you're wanting, you know, love, you know, you're wanting to flirt and stuff like that, you know, but it kind of backfires in a way where it turns out that it's not like that. It's more like a sexual thing. I don't know if there's some, like I said, I don't know if someone here was sexually inappropriate here with you. That could be one of the traumas that you've been working through or that you're working on here. But, you know, I feel like, you know, I feel like boundaries are important here. You know, I feel like this is just the very beginning. You know, you're talking to the therapist right now. I do feel like eventually you might branch off. You know, I feel like like right now you're talking to the therapist. Eventually you might work with the energy worker in tandem with your healing here. You might start learning mindfulness practices too. So I feel like you're on a really good path, but you know, I do feel like, you know, you're having a difficult time having certain discussions. But, you know, with the Queen of Swords here, like I said, it's really important, you know, to really share your full story with the therapist in order for the therapist to help you. Because if you're omitting stuff from your story, there's no possible way that the therapist could help you, because there are holes that need to be plugged in. And where those holes are, you know, they're going to have a hard time, you know, really kind of like figuring out like what's going on here. But I do feel like you're on a really good path here, okay? You're on a really good path here. That leaky second chakra, that is, you know, I feel like I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this, but it has something to do with getting attention. But it's sort of like, you know, you want attention, but you also want love at the same time, and then it comes, it basically backfires. You know, it could be that, you know, maybe you were talking to someone in the past, or that you were dealing with someone that you thought you could trust, or that you thought that had the best intentions for you, but then this person was completely inappropriate with you. Okay, so you know, so I hope that was helpful, Reveille. I hope that was helpful. Okay, so let's move on to the next question here. Oh, Nazreen. I'm only answering questions if you pay me through CashApp. So you sent me like a super sticker here. Yeah, so I'm just taking that as a donation. I'm sorry. Yeah, and that's not even $20. Yeah, that's not even $20. That's like $4. Yeah, that's like $4. Yeah, I'm only taking one question readings through CashApp. And you know, you gave me like $4 and something. Yeah. You gave me $4 something. Okay, hold on one sec. Next. Okay, so I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 2 more spots, you guys. I have 2 more spots, Leah. For Leah, I met someone. Is he good for me? Okay, hold on one sec. All right, Leah. You're welcome, Reveille. Good luck with everything. I really feel like you're on a really good path. You really are. You're really doing a great job. All right, hold on one sec. Ooh. All right. Okay. All right, tell me about Leah here. Is this new person good for Leah? Is this new person good for Leah? Is this new person good for Leah? Is this person good for Leah? Is this new person good for Leah? What messages do we have for Leah regarding this new person? Is this new person good for Leah? 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 CashApp. CashApp. And it's only one question. So you have questions about your job, your study, your finances. That's like 3 questions. So if you want like questions in those 3 areas, you send 3 times. You send like $60. Yeah. It's 1 question, $20. Yeah, this is, hold on once. I'm sorry, Leah. This is my Cash App handle here, Nazarene. I don't think Cash App is in your country, to be quite honest. I don't know where you're from. I don't know what ZAR is. What messages do we have here for Leah? Is this new person good for Leah? What messages do we have here for Leah? Is this person good for Leah? Is this new 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 person good for Leah? Oh, one more. Wow, hold on. Okay, we got Temperance. 2 of Swords. I feel like this person's not. But I'm going to pull more cards just to see, because I feel like alarm bells might be going off, or that you might be getting nudges from your guides and your angels and your ancestors, kind of like, you know? Let's see. We have the Star card, Aquarius energy. The 7 of Pentacles. We have the World. 5 of Pentacles. Whoever this is, this person might be wasting your time here. Okay? I feel like this is a very, very, very incredibly insecure individual. Okay? I do feel like this person, fears abandonment. I feel like this person can be very needy. I feel like your guides and your angels and your ancestors in the universe is letting you know that, hey Leah, take a step back. There's something wrong here. There are red flags and fireworks waving right in front of you. But it's almost like, it's kind of like I don't want to see it, because he's really hot or something like that. You know what I mean? There's almost an energy of kind of like giving him the benefit of the doubt, or that you're giving him these free passes, or that you're giving him a free pass because he might be really, really, really hot, So let's see. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands here, Aries. He is really, really hot, I think. I feel. 9 of Pentacles here. Is this moving very, very quickly, Leah? Is this moving very, very, very fast? Because what's to come is not so great here. This person's mask might start to drop. It could be that, hey, Leah, oh my God, you're amazing. Hey, Leah, I've never met anyone else like you before. You're amazing. We have like earth-shattering sex that blows off the roof of the house or something like that. He's like really maybe putting you up on a pedestal here. Okay? This is a new person. This is someone that you just met. But I just don't feel like he might be this energy that I'm getting here with the Hermit and the Devil here, it's almost like an energy of like this person wears a wolves in the sheep's clothing here. This person's definitely, kind of, yeah, it's quick. I feel like he's trying to suck you in, trying to get you to view him as like a drug, that you need him or something like that. Be careful with him, because I see him turning on you at some point. Okay, right now it's all like, roses, rainbows, unicorns, and butterflies like shooting out of your guys' butts, but it's not gonna last long. He's in love with you. Red flag. You don't fall in love with someone like immediately. It takes time. That takes time to develop. It takes time. Yeah, love can't be rushed just like that. That is like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? I do feel like there is a bit of narcissistic tendencies with this individual, with the Devil card here and the King of Wands. You know, this person is all about them, you know, they are, you know, hotter than sliced bread, you know, they're, you know, fabulous, they're all about, you know, being, you know, all about being, you know, just all about fabulosity here. You know, I just feel like, you know, this person is putting you on a pedestal here. Yeah, keep in mind, you know, there is a saying, the higher you climb, the further that you fall. So you're kind of like on this lower pedestal right now. And when you fall, it's not going to hurt so much. But the higher you fall, the farther you fall, it's going to hurt really, really, really badly if you continue moving on with this person. Yeah, it's almost like an energy that you don't want to see it, that you're turning a blind eye here. It's kind of like, oh my God, this person's flaws is showing up here. This is not making any sense, but you know what? This person's hot, you know? So it's kind of like making excuses here, you know? But yeah, just be careful with this person here, Leah. It doesn't look good. It does not look good. Yeah, it takes time to build a connection. In my personal experience, anything that is rushed, anything that needs to be rushed, it won't last. Yeah, because it burns out really quickly. And, you know, this is a telltale sign that it will burn out really quickly. And then the tides are going to turn. And then you're just going to, you know, have like these major freakouts. Yeah. So be careful. I mean, you have the power to say, you know what? Hey, King of Wands, I don't want this anymore. This is not for me. Yeah. Keep your guard up, and also, you know, and walk out the door. Yeah. Walk out the door. Because you have control here. You have control here. You could say, hey, you know what? I just realized that, you know, this is not for me. You know, I just feel like, you know, we might not be on the same page, you know, that sort of thing. And he might try and convince you that, you know, you guys are on the same page and that you guys are soulmates, and, you know, he's never met anyone like you before. I feel like he's told the same story to other people like that. Yeah. People like that don't really change. You know, I do believe that people can change, but some people can't. And I feel like that's a prime example of that. Yeah. So just be careful. I feel like you might have a history of attracting these types of individuals. So moving on. Next. Okay, I have 2 more spots, you guys. I have 2 more spots. I'm itchy. Does anybody else want a reading? Is there anyone else looking for a 1-question reading? I have 2 more spots left. So I'm going to stay on for like another 10 minutes or so. If I don't get anybody, I'm just going to sign off. Oh, hold on. Okay, I just got it. So you guys, I have one more spot left. I have one more spot left. If you guys are looking for a quick one question reading, hold on one sec. I'm just gonna pull up the Cash App here. Oh no, that's not it. Hold on one sec. Let me just refresh this. Okay, I just moved to a different state. Is it right? Okay. Did Leah make the right move by moving to a different state? Did Leah make the right move by moving to a different state? Did Leah make the right move by moving to a different state? Did Leah make the right move by moving to a different state? Did Leah make the right move by moving to a different state? Did Leah make the right move by moving to a different state? Did Leah make the right move by moving to a different state? If you're looking for a reading, Dharma, you have to send me payment of $20. 10 of Pentacles, Justice, Emperor. Yeah, it was the right move here because I feel like this place that you moved to is going to open up opportunities here for you for, you know, for financial growth. You know, whatever this is, I feel like you might have moved for a job here. Okay, it could be a situation that you moved for a job, you moved here to start a new business here because, you know, there is the energy of sort of like bossing up and leveling up. Let's say if you're like in the company here, you kind of like moved up. You know, it's a higher position than you were previously before. You know, this Emperor here is a boss energy. So you might, if you own your own business here, yes, there is an opportunity here for major financial growth here for you. Okay, we have the Emperor here. We have the Justice card. We have the 10 of Pentacles here. Let's see what else we have. We have the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Hold on one sec. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles here and the 7 of Wands here. Who's this Queen of Swords here? Hold on one sec. Who's this Queen of Swords here? The Hangman. So Leah, you have to protect your energy here with people. You give your energy too quickly to people, and I feel like you might get taken advantage of really easily. And I feel like now that you moved to this new place, you're gonna meet a bunch of new people that are gonna take advantage here for you. Take advantage of you. Ah, okay. It's gonna do really, really, really well, Leah. Yeah, it's gonna do extremely well. But just be careful of people taking advantage of you because you're going to do so well. People want a piece of what you have. So they're going to take things from you. They're just going to take things from you. So make sure you have really strong boundaries with people and make sure, you know, if people in and around you, you know, have ill intentions here towards you, let them go. Don't keep them around. I feel like you tend to, you know, sometimes sometimes you might keep people in your life that are not good for you. Just be careful. Be careful with that because there is someone here specifically. I feel like someone here is trying to take things here from you, or that someone here is trying to, you know, get you to give them stuff. Okay, whoever this is. Okay, just be careful of that. Let's see what else do we have here. We have the Strength card. We have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups here. I feel like this is I feel like this is the person that we were just talking about. This king here is incredibly egotistical. Okay, this is someone here that is narcissistic, perhaps has narcissistic tendencies, and I feel like this person is really, really interested in you. Okay, this is a new person that's coming in. Be careful of people that are coming into your life. There are two people here that are going to take advantage of you. But yes, it was the right move to move. Yeah, it was the right move to move here. A 10 of Pentacles, it cannot get any better than that. This is like financial, you know, reaching your financial goals here. Okay, so this is really beautiful. Okay, so just be careful of people in and around you. Okay. People might have a tendency to, you know, just take advantage of you very easily. And it's really important for you to have firm, energetic boundaries and physical boundaries with people. Letting people know, hey, you know what, this is what I could tolerate, this is what I can't tolerate. Really stand up for yourself. Yeah, really stand up for yourself. Okay? All right, I have one more spot left, you guys. One more spot left. So if you guys are looking for a $20 one question, just a 411 reading, you could pay me through CashApp. The handle is in the title. The handle is also in the chat. And attach your question to the payment. Okay, just got a cash up. Hold on one sec. Okie dokie. Let me see who we have here. So this is the last one, you guys. Mirella. Okay, you just want a past, future sort of thing. What do you see in love for me? Okay. Okay. Hold on one sec. Sorry if I sound horsey or nasally. My allergies are acting up. Okay. Okay. What messages do we have here for Mirella? Am I saying your name right? I'm so sorry. Maria? No, Mirella. Okay. We're gonna go with Mirella here. Yeah, I'm so great. I'm so glad, Leah. Just be careful, yeah. I see you being a very successful business owner. Very successful. Okay? Just be careful. Just be careful, people. Because there are a lot of takers out there. Okay. What messages do we have for Mirella? What do we have for love for Mirella? What's in store for love for Mirella here? What's in store for Mirella in love? What's in store for Mirella in love? What's in store for Mirella in love? What messages do we have here for Mirella in love? What's in store for Mirella in love? Okay. One more. What's in store for Mirella in love? 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 What does Mirella need to know? Tell me about Mirella in love. Okay, we have the King of Swords here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the High Priestess here, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. I do feel like when it comes to love here, I do feel like love is coming in for you. Okay, you know, I feel like one of the most important things for you, you know, a message that's specific for you is to, you know, try not to be in your head too much and really trust your intuition here. Okay, so King of Swords, the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here with the King of Swords. Let's see. Maybe this is someone that you dealt with here in the past that was really secretive. Okay, maybe someone here kept secrets about you. But the Ace kept secrets about you, kept secrets on you or from you. Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles here, and a Six of Pentacles here. One of the things I'm getting here is that, you know, Mirella, I feel like you're being asked to redirect your energy to focus on other things that are important right now. Because with this Wheel of Fortune, you know, I feel like when it comes to love, it is divine. It is divinely guided to happen. Okay, but I feel like you're being asked to focus on your passions here, focus on your pentacles, focus on your work here. But you know, I feel like for now, I just feel like, you know, love is gonna come in at some point here. Okay, it could be a situation here in the past. You know, you dealt with someone here that was really secretive, and I feel like you just made this big change for yourself, or that you're ready to change, or that you're ready to leave something behind that was just not working here. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, we have the Page of Swords here, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're being asked to focus on your work, focus on your passions, focus on moving on from something here. Seems like you might have fears, or that there is a fear about moving on from someone here. Or maybe someone here has fears that you're going to move on from them, because someone here is clearly chasing you here. Now, is there new love coming in for you? I don't feel that. You know, I feel like you might go out there, have fun, maybe have like a few one-night stands or something like that. But, you know, I just don't see anyone stable coming in for you. But I also see you really focusing on your work, focusing on your pentacles, focusing on your passions, perhaps even focusing on your studies here. Here's the thing. Remember I was telling you to try and not be in your head too much? Yeah, so I feel like you might be in your head a lot. And I feel like there's a lack of trusting your own intuition here, okay? So I feel like your intuition here might be a bit on overdrive here. Your intuition might be telling you something, maybe telling you to focus on, you know, other things than actually love. But, you know, I do feel like it's going to come in for you eventually, just not right now. Just not right now. This could be an indication that you might need to work on yourself, work on your inner child here, healing that inner child trauma, okay? So, does that make sense, Morella? All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. So I'm going to post the timestamps of all the 12 zodiac signs when I sign off here. And yeah, tomorrow I'll come on again. And this weekend I have career readings posting and also love readings posting. Okay? So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Have a great night wherever you guys are. And I will speak to you guys soon. All right? Thanks, guys. Bye.